What's up, guys? And so, with the Jonathan Majors situation that's been going on for a while now, with him being arrested, Evan Evans represented, and with him being John from so many products, including for roles in like a film and TV, and even if King is going to get replaced in the future of the MCU, especially with the multiverse saga as well. Well, now today with Jonathan Majors, he was in us for a hearing via Zoom meeting, and even with all this evidence of being represented. And this could mean that with the Jonathan Majors could be placed in jail for like a year. It's kind of a major impact in the future of the MCU as well. And so in this video, I'm going to break it all down what this means for Jonathan Majors in his court case, and even for what this means for Kang getting replaced in the future of the MCU, if he's gonna be like sentenced to a year in jail as well. And so if you're new to the channel and do something like this, be sure to subscribe with the bell so don't miss out on free future visits. So let's get into it. And now, if you've been keeping up to date with the news that's been happening lately with Jonathan Majors getting arrested, that happened on March 25th, and having evidence presented back and forth from his girlfriend and from his lawyer as well, and even having Jonathan Majors dropped from multiple projects, and even from and I came in so much more, and well as these things, and that have dropped Majors from all of them, and even having dropped from his own management team, and even with Jonathan Majors' agent having meetings with Marvel Studios, if Kang the Conqueror is going to get replaced in the future of the MCU, especially for the multiverse saga, and even with the future appearances. So with the K9 with Loki season 2, the K9 and Secret Wars as well. And now today, Jonathan Majors was in his first court hearing via Zoom meeting, and now it's got some deadline themselves, and they had evidence presented from his girlfriend, and even with his lawyer commenting on the case, and even with his girlfriend representing be able to prove and that Majors did nothing wrong, and even his girlfriend accusing the Majors for this whole situation, and even though with Jonathan Majors that he was charged for assault, who would assault his girlfriend, even Judge Paulie that had said that with Jonathan Majors next year, which is June 13th, that if he does not appear in the actual court case in person, that he might be issued a warrant for his arrest in like 48 hours if he doesn't appear in person, and it's could mean that Jonathan Majors could face at least a year in prison. And also, on top of that, with the judge that reminded Jonathan Majors and that he must stand by the order of protection and to stay away from the client who is his girlfriend. And even with the Jonathan Majors lawyer that criticized the DA's case, and even like that they provided the attorney that with the evidence that with the woman and that she was lying, and with no charges were made against Jonathan Majors. And now even with this, and even with if Jonathan Majors is placed guilty and placed 1 year in jail, it's placed the multiverse saga in like a bad spot right now. And even if Jonathan Majors has to get replaced as Kang, I mean this place is clear and not a good spot right now. And even with all this, and even with the Kang the Conqueror, who is said to be the next big bad in the multiverse saga, and even I think this is not a good spot right now, especially for Jonathan Majors. And now with this, I think this is like a big deal, concerning the fact if Jonathan Majors is found guilty and placed in jail for like a year, that means that like a Kang the Conqueror is definitely going to get replaced in the future of the MCU, including for the multiverse saga, for the Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars, and even that with Jonathan Majors and his whole career been impacted by this whole situation, and even with this situation that had more and more of an impact on his entire career, and like even that like he had this whole future ahead of himself, and even has had like so many successful films, including for Creed 3 and Ant-Man the Wasp: Quantumania, and even like if Jonathan Majors had to get replaced as Kang in the MCU, I think with Chiyo who played the High Evolutionary in Guardians of Volume 3, I think he do a great job as Kang, and in the MCU for the multiverse saga for Phase 5 and 6, but I think there's like a big deal, and I guess we'll just see for what happens next. And plus, with everything that we know so far about the whole situation, even with the Jonathan Majors upcoming projects, which is for Loki season 2, which has been delayed to a fall release date, and it's possibly related to the whole situation. And even with the Marvel Studios, that has made no comment on this situation yet, and even especially, and I think with the Marvel Studios that are possibly going to be considering replacing Kang the Conqueror in the future of the MCU as well. And now, with them, my main takeaway from all this is that if Jonathan Majors is proven guilty, and if he does not appear in court in person on June the 13th at the next hearing, that he could be placed guilty and placed in jail time for a year, and even with this whole situation, and that keeps happening, and he keeps updating with new evidence coming up back and forth, and even that with the job that Majors and the impact that this whole situation has had on his career, and this is his whole career, and not a good place now, especially with his career at Marvel, and even with his role as King, that he might get replaced. And now, we won't get to hear more until June the 13th with the Jonathan Majors, who was going to be set in court, and that's when they're going to decide if Majors is proven innocent or guilty. And if he is proven guilty, that means that with the Marvel Studios that might have to replace Kang. And yeah, with all this, I guess we'll just have to wait and see for what happens. And even with the Jonathan Majors that appeared at his first hearing via Zoom meeting at a Manhattan District Attorney, and providing evidence to prove that he is innocent, especially from the client who is his girlfriend, and even providing video evidence that the proof and that he did nothing wrong, and even it's innocent until proven guilty, and even with a Jonathan Majors that I could face a jail time, and even it's a big deal. But basically, Jonathan Majors not in a good spot for his Marvel career, and I guess that's a way we see if King does get replaced by a different actor, and even with the King Dynasty and Secret Wars, and even I think that's the way we see for this whole situation plays out as well, and so on and so forth. And so that's good for this video. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below, and what your thoughts on this whole situation with the Jonathan Majors that appeared in his first hearing, and if Jonathan Majors is going to place it in jail for a year, and if he's going to replace or not. Let me know in the comments below. Give this video a like and subscribe and turn on notifications for future videos, and for live updates always follow me on Twitter. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.